Hospital Porters, Pride and Dignity, Stop the New World Order. Welcome to Herpanwo TV. Now, if you've not watched my video entitled Making Dignity Statements, then can I ask that you do that now? So you go to the description box, there is a link to that video. Now, for those of you who have watched that video, some of you may have acted on the instructions I include in there, and I know that several of you have, and someone has actually contacted me asking what you do if you get into trouble for making them. So, as I say, basically, as a dignity statement, I explain it in the other video, it's something that is completely harmless, and I explain how you make it harmless and appropriate. You make it harmless and appropriate by very, very carefully making sure you avoid certain pitfalls, and by including certain disclaimers, in a sense, within the statement that you make. Anyway, so this is kind of a part 2 to that video, so you do need to watch that video first if you've not watched it already. Now then, so if you get called into your office, right, your boss, wherever you work, this could be if you're a hospital porter or you're doing something else, it doesn't matter, right? The same thing applies to all situations. You were called into the office by your boss, and someone comes up, John, someone sit down here. We've received some complaints that you've been saying some very inappropriate and unprofessional things. Right? Now, you are then asked for a description. Well, what have I been saying? He says, you keep saying hospital porters, pride and dignity all the time, and you've got dignity, and how nobody can take you away from that. No one can take that away from you. I think that's an inappropriate thing for you to be saying. It's unprofessional and wrong. So this is what you do. You do this. Right then, I'm going to write down these words. Hospital porters, pride, dignity. You ask your boss for a piece of paper and you basically write down these words. Now, Mr. Smith, you say to your boss, give me a dictionary and look up all these 4 words in the dictionary, and I challenge you to find any context in which these words could be interpreted in an offensive manner, under any definition. Right? And of course he won't be able to, because there is no definition in which any of these words can be interpreted in an offensive manner. And your boss will probably reply, well, it's the way you said it, John, it's your tone. And you reply, right then, tone. This is what a tone is made up of 2 things. On the x-axis, it is pitch. On the y-axis, it's volume. Pitch is measured in the notes of the scale, or the octave, in terms of A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Volume is measured in decibels, right? So this is what a tone is made up of, these 2 things, pitch and volume. So let's just write this down. Okay, Mr. Smith, I want you to put some crosses or marks on this piece of paper, anywhere you feel is appropriate, explaining exactly which tone I should be using, which one is appropriate. Then, this is what you do. And I promise you, your boss will not have an answer for that. He would not. He'll be completely stumped. He'll be completely dumbfounded. And as I said in the original Dignity Statements video, if you do this right, you do it properly, you will be able to completely disarm any of the nasty people you encounter in the workplace, or indeed outside the workplace. And there is nothing they can do to stop you, so long as you obey these instructions and go along with these instructions. Okay? So that's what you do. Okay? Thank you for watching, and good luck with your dignity statements. Let me know how you get on. I just wish I could be there to hear you make them. Hospital porters, pride and dignity, stop the New World Order.